Here's a crazy fact for you. Public speaking is the #1 fear in the world. Number 1. People would rather wrestle a crocodile or get a root canal than give a 5-minute talk. But here's the twist: public speaking is way simpler than you think. In fact, once you know the framework I'm about to share, you'll wonder why you ever broke into a sweat just introducing yourself in a meeting. So if you've ever dreaded standing up in front of people, stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll walk away with a new way to think about speaking that actually feels doable, and dare I, breaking the myth. Okay, let's get real for a second. When you hear public speaking, what pops into your head? Is it standing under a bright spotlight, forgetting your lines, people staring at you like you're a goldfish in a bowl? Or maybe it's that nightmare scenario where your voice cracks, your hands shake, and you just want to disappear. Yeah, I've been there. But here's the truth: public speaking isn't about being fearless. It's not about memorizing a perfect script or trying to sound like a TED Talk robot. It's about something way simpler: connection. Talking to people in a way that makes them feel like they're in a conversation with you. That's it. Everyday speaking is already public speaking. Here's a fun realization: you already speak in public, every single day. When you tell a story at lunch with your friends, that's public speaking. When you share an idea in class or at work, that's public speaking. Even telling your cousin about that weird Netflix show you binge-watched? Yup, public speaking. We only get nervous because we slap the word public on it and suddenly it feels like this scary, official event. But in reality, it's just talking. Talking with more ears listening. Sure, but still talking. So congratulations, you're already a public speaker. You've been doing it all along. The 3-part framework. Now, here's where it gets good. I want to give you a super simple 3-part framework that makes public speaking surprisingly easy. Ready? It's message connection practice. That's it. 3 steps. Let's break it down. Step 1, message. Know your point. Most people get nervous because they think, I have to say something brilliant for 20 minutes straight. Wrong. You don't. All you really need is one clear message, one point you want people to walk away with. Think of it like packing for a trip. You don't bring your whole closet, right? You bring the essentials. Public speaking works the same way. What's the one big idea you want them to remember? Once you've got that, everything else is just supporting details or stories. Step 2, connection. Talk to humans, not robots. Here's the secret: great speakers don't perform, they connect. Picture this: you're telling your friend about a funny thing that happened on the bus. You're relaxed, you're animated, you're natural. That's the same energy you want when you're speaking to an audience. Instead of thinking, oh no, all eyes are on me, flip it to, cool, I get to share something useful with people. Make eye contact, smile, pause, pretend you're talking to one person at a time instead of a sea of strangers. When you treat your audience like real humans, the pressure melts away. Step 3, practice, but not the way you think. Now, I know what you're thinking: practice makes perfect, right? Well, kinda. But here's the hack: don't practice to be perfect, practice to be comfortable. Say your talk out loud while you're walking around your room, run through it in the shower, record a voice memo and listen back. This isn't about memorizing every word, it's about getting so familiar with your message that it flows naturally. Like when you tell your favorite story, you don't script it, you just know it. Busting the myths. Let's bust a couple myths real quick, because I know some of you are thinking them. Myth 1, great speakers never get nervous. Wrong. Even the best speakers feel nerves. The difference is, they don't see nerves as the enemy, they see them as energy. Myth 2, you need to be charismatic or extroverted. Nope. Some of the most powerful speakers are quiet, thoughtful, introverted people. It's not about personality, it's about presence. Myth 3, you need to memorize everything. Absolutely not. Memorizing word for word just makes you sound stiff and panicked if you forget a line. Instead, know your key points and let the rest flow naturally. Feeling lighter already? Good. Practical tricks for stage confidence. Alright, let's get into some bonus tricks you can use right away. 1. Start small, share a quick idea in a meeting. Speak up once in class. Build your speaking muscles gradually. 2. Use stories. People remember stories more than facts. Sprinkle in real-life examples. 3. Pause often. Silence feels scary, but it's your best friend. Pausing makes you sound confident and gives your brain a second to breathe. 4. Smile. Seriously, smiling relaxes your body and makes the audience relax with you. 5. Remember this: the audience wants you to do well. Nobody is sitting there rooting for you to fail. They're on your side, putting it together. So, let's imagine this in action. You're asked to give a short presentation at work. Instead of panicking, you go back to the framework. Message, you decide the one big idea is this project will save us time. Connection, you plan to explain it like you would to a friend over coffee. Practice, you rehearse once or twice out loud until it feels smooth. Then you stand up, breathe, and share, and guess what? People listen. They nod, they even smile back. You realize, oh, that wasn't torture, that was just talking. Here's the truth, public speaking isn't some rare talent. It's not reserved for politicians or TED Talk superstars. It's a skill, and skills can be learned. So, here's my challenge for you, this week, take one tiny speaking step, ask a question in class, volunteer to share an idea in a meeting, tell a short story in front of a group of friends. Every time you do, you're stacking wins, and before you know it, you'll look back and realize, you're not just a nervous speaker, you're a confident communicator. And hey, if this video gave you a little boost, hit that like button so more people can find it. Drop a comment and share your next speaking step. I'd love to cheer you on. And of course, subscribe for more simple, practical tips to level up your life. Remember, public speaking isn't about being perfect, it's about being present. And once you see how simple it really is, everything changes. See you in the next one.